A few years ago, I retired and began recording my stories. My first book, Breakdown, was a Canadian bestseller. But enough about me. Let's talk about my story, Ophelia. I'd like you to stop and close your eyes. Imagine a village on the coast of Denmark. It's late at night, September 1943. Small fishing boats dot the harbor. The village, like the country, is under German occupation. Hundreds of strangers have arrived out of nowhere in the middle of the night, Jews desperate for safety. A flotilla of these boats up and down the coast are called upon to ferry thousands to safety in Sweden. It's the Danish Dunkirk. My story opens with one boat on that stormy sea. A Lutheran fisherman and his son risk their lives to rescue a diamond merchant and his son. After a harrowing night, they land in Sweden, never to see one another again, or so the fisherman believes. The merchant makes a secret family vow to find a way to reward the selfless act, even if it takes a lifetime. 60 years later, our story resumes. The fisherman's son has just died, having lived the American immigrant's dream. His own son, a modern-day Hamlet, convinced his father was killed, though no one believes him. Will he fight the murderers for his legacy, a pharmaceutical empire? So he turns to his lover, Ophelia, not knowing she is the granddaughter of the merchant, not knowing she is saddled with the family obsession. Her mission? To protect her lover from the danger he faces, without regard to the risk to her own life. Now you have the makings of an intense mystery. And beneath the surface, characters are struggling with the issues they confront, as every family does. Obligation, duty, guilt, are they built into our DNA? Or is the behavior learned and passed down through generations? How do our values and our behaviors as adults impact on our children? And is there a way to avoid the dysfunction that's passed along? And how is our perception of God shaped by our life experience? One fateful night, two families, three generations, as many versions of God as there are twists and turns in this story. That is the story of Ophelia.